All right, guys. Hello and welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News. My name is Shamari Clark. It's good to see you. You're at Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your crypto and blockchain aggregation news source of the day. Now, today, we have some updates. Today's kind of an update day, so we're going to update you on that story from yesterday, Coinbase getting tokenized by that other company, and what the results of that are. We're going to give you an EOS blockchain update. So EOS holders, this is some good news for you. We're going to drop that on you. VeChain has teamed up with a major partner. We're gonna bring that story, and Tron has a new wallet. So for all you Tron holders, we're gonna update you on the wallet, where to get it, and its features. It sounds quite robust. So we're gonna talk about that. And so let's get on with how we usually do things around these parts. Around these parts, you know how we do. So let's look at our market action of the day. Mwah. Green, finally green. My goodness, do you think it would ever happen again? I'm not gonna lie. I used the dips the other day to hoard up a little bit more goods. So I thought that was great. Gave me a little buying opportunity. Okay, but let's go through it. The usual suspects. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Bitcoin Cash, EOS, Litecoin, Stellar, Cardano, IOTA, and Tron. And if you will take a look, folks, look at Ripple's new logo. That's their new logo. It's just an X. That's Ripple's new logo. Anyways, the markets today they were double digits up earlier in the day. Anyways, we're between 4.5% and about 9%. Well, just under 10% for the top 10. Let's check out the rest of the market a little bit. Oh, yeah, everybody's up. 8%. What we got here? We got 12% for Icon. Ooh, 15%. Who's that? Decred. Remember the other day we saw Decred? They were up like some crazy number too. 18. What is that? 18 or 16? 16% for Siacoin. Anyway. So, any hodlers of any of that, I mean, look, if you're just hodling today, you've made some money today. Let's look at our top earners of the day. We've got Nulls. They went up 21% today. Siacoin, Decred, Kin, Loom Network, All Sports, Nano, Bitcoin Private, Ethos, and Basic Attention are our top gainers of the day, all in double digits. Oh, yeah, all in double digits. Okay, so let's get to our news of the day. So we're going to start with the Coinbase story. Coinbase sends a cease and desist letter to the startup tokenizing its shares. So remember yesterday we talked about this company, and they're straight IPO jacking them. So let me Yeah, this is a funny story. That's why I had to update. Well, I want to update because I want to keep stories kind of going on. I mean, I'm just going to tell you a story and then leave it at that when there's more news to be told. But so what these guys did was they bought tons of shares in Ripple and Coinbase and like a few other companies. What is it? Robinhood and Didi. So they bought a bunch of shares in them, and then they're like, yeah, so we're going to tokenize our holdings. So they're basically kind of doing an IPO for those guys without them like asking for it, without their permission. So anyway, let's read. Privately held industry giant Coinbase has sent a cease and desist letter to cryptocurrency startup Swarm for the latter's attempt to tokenize and sell the San Francisco cryptocurrency exchange operator shares. A Swarm spokesman confirmed to CCN that the company had received a cease and desist letter from Coinbase, but expressed optimism that the attempt to thwart Swarm's plans would not be successful. The spokesman also said that Swarm had not received a cease and desist letters from any other company. Because they're doing this with a bunch of companies, right? Like, here it is right here. They're doing it with Coinbase, Ripple, Robinhood, and Didi. And then they're issuing security tokens based on the shares that they own of them. So, and those companies are like, yeah, what the fuck? Like, those are our shares. If we want to tokenize them, we'll tokenize them. Swarm's like, screw you. We're going to just tokenize your shit right now. All right. So I just find that funny. It's like jacking a company, right? you understand the process, right? Like, if Ripple wants to do an IPO, they can do one. These guys are just like, screw that. We're just going to buy a bunch of Ripple shares and just tokenize it. All right. So Swarm, however, says that. So how they got the money. So what they're trying to do, they're trying to say that, oh, they got the equities wrong or illegally or something, right? Swarm's like, what are you talking about? So Swarm, however, says that this equity was attained with the help of brokers through secondary channels from former employees and other early investors with full vested shares. The company claims that the method used to obtain and tokenize this equity does not violate the purchase agreements signed by those investors. So what they did was they were sneaky. They went around to early investors and just bought shares knowing that they were going to do this. So they bought the shares from the people. I don't know if the people knew or not or whatever, but they bought them legally and they're like, well, they're mine now. So I'm going to tokenize them. It's pretty interesting. Moreover, the company claims that the product will not violate securities regulations since only accredited investors will undergo the KYC, Know Your Client AML verification, will be allowed to purchase and trade the security tokens. So only accredited investors will be able to purchase the tokens. So you got to have a lot of money to be an accredited investor. But anyway, they just straight jack these guys for their company, basically. Just, yeah, we're just going to tokenize your shares. So I find that funny. And they say they're not violating any regulations. Speaking of regulations, just a quick aside. I'm not going to read an article about it, but just a quick aside. The SEC, what's his name? Jack something or, anyways, the guy from the SEC today he said that Ethereum is not a security. In other words, they're gonna regulate it as a commodity. And he said, like, yeah, it doesn't need regulation because it's a truly decentralized network, and there's no, it's not a company. It's just a bunch of people doing stuff. And remember the other day we talked about, he said that what the SEC views as security is if I give you money, if me, the purchaser, gives someone money, and they use that money to start a profit-making company, that to them is a security. So that's the big deal going on right now, or the big, in terms of regulatory, what's coming down the pipe regulatory-wise. That's the big issue. Is the SEC, is our government going to view these tokens as assets or as securities or as commodities? They have different regulatory standards for each. So anyways, I'll keep you updated on that. I thought I just wanted to say that because it's a big deal, but I didn't want to read a whole article about it. I don't want to bore you. So here we go. EOS hodlers of EOS. This is some good news. Oh, finally, motherfuckers. Let's go. All right, EOS. The blockchain is live. The blockchain is live. The blockchain is alive. It lives. It lives. All right. So for all you EOS holders, I don't own any EOS. I think it's a good idea, but I don't own any personally. So for you EOS holders, though, hodlers, yo, the blockchain is alive. It lives. It lives. All right, guys. I'm being silly. I had a couple drinks. It's just South Beach. It's how we roll. All right, guys. So anyways, let me read it to you. The EOS blockchain is now live. It lives. At press time, the blockchain has received more than 150 million votes needed to determine the individuals or entities that will maintain the distributed network, the world's 5th largest by total value, thus ending a weeks-long process that had been among the most complex the evolving cryptocurrency market has perhaps ever seen. It was a little weird the way they did it, right? Like they started the ICO and then they kind of just released it to people. And we're like, okay, guys, well, you guys vote on the block. Who's going to do the blockchain mining and blah, 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 blah. We're out of here. It's a little strange. According to best estimates, the blockchain began operation at 1746 UTC. Today is June 14, 2018. And at 1746 UTC, June 14, 2018, the blockchain became alive. All right. So there was a little problem during the testing phase of the blockchain. They uncovered several vulnerabilities that caused two groups to go head to head on the correct implementation and delays of the launch. But as per the project's process, the percentage was that 2/3 plus one of the candidate in the community to institute the launch had to vote. You had to vote. But also per the plan, the blockchain wasn't officially live until further validation had been completed. An appointed block producer launched the chain, and then 15% of EOS holdings had voted. Remember, 15% of EOS holders had to vote for this thing to start. You know, the other day, if you remember a couple days ago, if you were here and you watched it, a couple days ago, we did that one, right? There weren't enough people voting. So anyways, and once the 15% of token holders had voted to establish the rest, or to set of the 21 elected block producers, the chain became active. This took longer than many had anticipated for many reasons, including security concerns with the voting process. Following the launch, tokens were trading at 1045. Booyah. All right, so that's it. EOS holders, your blockchain is now alive. It lives. The creature has arisen, and there it goes, man. So that was a little weird thing. Everybody, like, I guess they didn't realize they had to vote on that, so it took a little while. But anyways, it's alive now, and we shall see further how it goes. Now, here's a little one. VeChain. If you're a VeChain hodler, there's a lot of good news. Not only this story, I'll tell you another story. Luxembourg is planning to team up with VeChain. So I'm not a hodler, but I do believe in, obviously, this crypto stuff, or blockchain technology, when it comes to logistics, it's ultimate. It's ultimate. You can't emphasize it enough. The tracking that can happen for each little package. Like if you're for Amazon, you're giving out all these millions of little packages all around the world, right? And you have a nice blockchain to track it. No one can tamper with it. No one can mess with the data, the information. It's great. Maersk teamed up. I don't remember who they teamed up with, but they're the big shipping company. Every time you see in the news, right, like some big ship on the water with those containers on it, yeah, look at the words on the side of the container. Guarantee you, 80% of the time it says Maersk, Maersk. They're hooking up with the blockchain too. So this is big stuff. And I believe logistics is a huge thing for blockchain to keep track of every little tiny little. With a smart contract, here's a little example I learned a couple years ago about smart contracts. And with logistics, I can put a smart contract out, and I can order, say, I don't know, 50,000 hats from China. And what happens is when the manufacturer over there is about to ship it, he puts an RFID chip in the container with it. The blockchain will track that RFID chip. And so maybe I'm in San Francisco. When my products lands in San Francisco, the port of San Francisco, that RFID chip, because of GPS positioning, will know it has arrived. And because the product has arrived, that smart contract will automatically, boop, boop, pay the guy, right? So I don't have to put any money up front, right? I just have to wait till the products come, and then the smart contract takes the money right out of my bank account for me. So it protects him in that he's guaranteed his money. I can't say, no, I'm not going to pay you, because the smart contract does it automatic. And also, he can't mess with me because the blockchain's tracking this through an RFID chip. So I know I'm going on about logistics. I know it's not actually, I guess it's not a very exciting thing. But it's a big deal, logistics, man. Moving stuff from one place to another is a big deal on Earth. So anyways, guys, so global logistics giants DB Schenker is to launch supplier evaluation system on the VeChain Thor platform. And let me tell you, this is part of my whole philosophy. I'm invested in coins that, they're actually doing stuff. If they're partnered with a company, major multinational corporation, or a government, I don't give a shit if something is only 2 cents. Yo, dog, you can get this at 2 cents now, man. It could blow up. I don't care about it. Could blow up. I want to see you're doing something. I have money, so I don't really give a shit. If your thing's 2 cents, but you're not doing anything, but then you start doing something, goes to $1, fine, I'll buy it at $1, because now you're doing something. And so things like this, VeChain and stuff, like when I hear stories like this, I mean, I don't own any. I'm not going to buy any of it, but I would definitely consider it now that I've read this today. So it's the first of its kind for the Singapore-based blockchain. Here's the crew. That's the VeChain crew, posse and crew, about right there, sir. See the posse there? So, surging at the announcement's outbreak, VET leapt from $3.21 to $3.42 a token, in spite of June 12th's stagnant market capitalization. At time of press, VEN is the 17th largest coin by market cap at $1.65 billion and sitting at $3.02, up 9% over the past 24 hours. VeChain Thor will host a new decentralized application DApp that monitors, tracks, and evaluates the performance of DB Schenker's third-party logistics providers in China. Based on a range of collected data, the application is intended to allow DB Schenker to better evaluate the services of the suppliers. So they're moving this stuff around, but then they got a bunch of suppliers helping them out, so they're watching them. And so this last part, was this the last part? Anyway, while VeChain's tracking and inventory-focused blockchain may not have legal ties to China, it appears to be honing its focus in on the East Asian nation, having signed a number of industrial partnerships and deals with the Chinese government in 2018. Now, that just, now that I think about it, that news right there just fit two of my criteria for hodling something. They're partnered with major corporations, and they're partnered with the Chinese government. Actually, wow. Maybe I will be buying some of this. Yeah, and the Chinese government, they're communists. They're a one-party system. So when the government says that's what's going to happen, that's what happens. It's not like here in America. You know, one party is like, yeah, we want to do this, and the other one's like, yeah, we want to do that, and then they fucking sit around, they argue and bullshit, and then nothing gets fucking done. No, China shit gets done. Shit gets done in China. You know what I mean? When Xi Jinping is like, yo, we're doing solar power, guess what? Solar power is happening. They don't give a fuck about their oil companies or their coal companies being like, oh, but it's going to take away money from us. They're like, look, dickhead. We're doing solar. Sun is free. Well, you fucking stupid. You know what I mean? That's how they roll. You know, they do the, what else are they doing? They're doing that, the wind farm. They have this wind farm stuff. A whole city. It's like a city of wind farms. It's not even on the electric grid yet. They're just like, yeah, we're just going to have this for later because we know we're going to need more power as we grow. Like, that's the shit that they do. You know, they're thinking ahead. They don't give a fuck about, oh, this little company over here losing money. They're like, fuck you. We're dealing with a country. So anyways, so what I'm trying to say is when they say stuff, yo, it happens. And VeChain has signed a number of industrial partnerships and deals with the Chinese government, it says, in 2018. Wow. That means guaranteed. Flippin'-teed, motherfucks. So, yeah. Wow. That's heavy duty. So think about it. Think hard, look hard. As VeChain continues to seduce enterprises with its blockchain as a service platform, it will surely be celebrating the commitment of such an industry heavyweight as DB Schenker, who recorded multi-billion-dollar revenue increases in 2017 alone. Major companies, major corporations. Well, I did say that. You got to be with a corporation or a government. These are with both. So I'm going to be looking hard. I'm going to be looking hard to hodl maybe some of this. Damn. Interesting. All right, and finally, our last story of the day, Tron holders. If you're a hodler, if you're hodling the Tron, get ready. Now you have somewhere to put it. You don't have to keep it on an exchange. Tron's brand new DApp wallet by Getty.io Inc. Keep it safe. Hell yeah, dogs. I'm hodling Tron. Full disclosure, I'm hodling. Oh, I'm holding hard and heavy. In fact, I just re-upped on some Tron last night. Yo, the markets are down. I was like, great. Ching. Anyways, today, Tron Foundation announced the new Tron wallet on their Twitter page. The Tron Wallet DApp is an open source wallet specifically designed for Tron. It is developed by South America's nearshore front-end development firm called Getty.io, who are specialized in modern JavaScript, AWS, and blockchain. So here is the tweet from the Tron Foundation team. All right. And so Tron Wallet, as mentioned by Chiara, was designed with Tron Protocol, AWS, JavaScript, React Native, Redux, and Node.js. JavaScript, I believe, is the JS. He built this wallet to create a fast, reliable, and secure way to sign contracts and transactions on blockchain while concentrating on offering an outstanding user experience. The purpose of developing this Tron wallet is to enable users of Tron Network to securely sign smart contracts and transactions without the requirement of their secret keys. The features of this wallet are many. To name some: login, sign up, MFA, two-factor authentication, send, vote, freeze, unfreeze, participate in ICO tokens. So ICOs that'll be presented on the Tron blockchain, you can go buy them right through that wallet. Create an ICO. Hey, ICO your neighbor's dog, man. Whatever. Official news from Justin will also be tweeted to you there. So some guy on Twitter said, "Congratulations, Getty.io, for your success. Building D-apps and wallets will make Tron the biggest crypto and take us beyond Ethereum. We also plan on building on Tron Network once elected as a Tron SR," whatever that is. All right, so, but good news for Tron holders. Hodlers, you've got your new wallet. Hodl hard with your Tron wallet. You can go get it from Getty.io Inc. There was some sort of thing about a video here. Hold on. What the fuck was that? Anyways, so go get the watch the demo. So go to Tron Foundation, look up this tweet, and then they have a demo so you can download the app and check out its capabilities and all that. So, guys, that's the news of the day. Let's go one last time to the markets. Do a quick refresh, see where we're at. Ooh, we're up. Wow, we're literally up since I sat down here. So now we are in double digits over here on EOS. Wow, EOS is rocking. Their mainnet just went live, so it should be happening. So all green and lovely, all is well with the world, all is well with the world. So, as usual, thanks for coming out, guys. Thank you for listening. I hope that you found this information useful to you. We enjoy doing this. We research all day for you, and we try to get you the best news stories of the day. So today we had 4, as opposed to our usual 3. And it was great to see you here. So come back often, come back daily, because as you know, you can see we talk about stuff, but then, you know, new stuff will happen today. And then I'll say something like, yeah, guys, remember from the story a couple of days ago? And so you kind of have to keep watching, because we're going to keep updating stuff. You know, we're not just going to, you know, like the regular news, they kind of just tell you the story of the day. But here as a community, like, we're going to remind you that we talked to you about that before. So, you know, watch daily, okay? Please subscribe. There's going to be a little thing right here that's going to pop up. Please subscribe to that, on that, and we will see you tomorrow. My name is Shamari Clark. Thanks for coming out. Hope you found this interesting. If you found it informational, look for us on Facebook and Twitter. Remember to subscribe to that little thing right there. There's a little thing right there. I bet you it's popping up right now. That's cool. All right, guys. So, see you. Shamari over and out. Ciao.